for lower bracket round 2, and we have 2 Russians colliding. One Russian is already out, that was Agent, and now the next one will fall. Hawk Foggy waiting in the winners finals, but who wants to remain his chance to make it all the way through to the lower bracket? It's either one of those players. Cash and Titan on LR.
Okay, by the way, we saw some interesting bans. I don't know if you caught them, but Titan decided not to remove Echo, which is usually the horror map for all-nighters versus Orc, and Cash himself decided to veto Twisted, which usually seems to be a pretty decent Orc map. Maybe he doesn't want to have to deal with that expansion Dryad play. Yeah, so we're left with Echo still in the pool, and the rest I forget, Neo. Can't remember everything.
Turtle Rock? And what else is there? Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm too done for this. We will ask afterwards. No problem at all. We're in the game. Game sounds are back as well. And in the upper right, we have Titan, this time with a Demon Hunter. He did play against 2 humans before. It was Hawk and FX, so we don't really know how good his matchup versus Orc is. Cash was playing Foggy, and it looked quite one-sided there, with Foggy being the dominant player in the winner bracket semifinal.
But he had, I mean, in the end it was a one-sided game, yes, but he had some promising moves, I want to say. So... yeah. There's certainly something to be done. Cash, in general, I feel a very, very good micro player. At the circlet here, he's gonna get surrounded. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, no.
What a start! TP lost after 2 minutes 45. The Demon Hunter popped out of the altar 40 seconds ago.
Yeah, it's not great.
No, it's not. Maybe he should have given him the postponed game. That was... oh boy, backstab, grunt attack, there's another wind walk. Could this game be over in less than 5 minutes? Backstab again. Oh, no.
Oh my god.
I'm following him.
Grunt block, maybe he could have gotten that kill, but I guess he doesn't care. Demon Hunter can't do anything for a while. Engine of War actually is creeping right around the corner. He can't hear it, of course. He doesn't have vision of it.
Slipper's laying there. Would be super nice for the Blade Master. He sees it.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh, nighttime.
Yeah.
A player's forces are
Tier 2 tech 60% done though, and Cash is getting so much out of this map despite a 1 burrow tech. Getting 2 spots of Titan's map side, or side of the map.
And the second ring, this is starting to become very unfortunate for him.
Slippers go to the Demon Hunter here. Who's level 2 now? We have crit and evasion. I think the 2 best passives we have.
We had 4 misses there! In evasion, 5 hits! What the hell is going on?
A very good passive. And the grunt is almost dead, but the block is coming. Whether it was on purpose or not, I don't care at this point, but the grunt survives. To be honest, it looked like it was just a coincidence, but it kind of saved him.
You know what the chances of that is? Like 4 out of 5 misses? That's 10%, dude. Like, I think Titan has already wasted his RNG for this game. Like, it's over.
That can't be 10%. That must be way lower.
No, I mean per like evasion chance.
Ah, yeah.
The chance for that sequence of events to happen is so extremely low. All right, Telestaff in Titan, playing a bit of Foggy style to get this Spirit Lodge. That should be the case. Block the way. He doesn't have a dust, but he doesn't do it. Not thinking about it.
Doesn't have a TP.
Oh.
But he doesn't block the way!
And he doesn't block his way. Oh, come on, man.
With the mana potion, he gets him. Oh, speed scroll. Oh, step out. Nice.
The Beastmaster was coming with a staff. So even with the block, probably would have gotten away.
Yeah, if he blocks him here where the lodge is being rebuilt now, I think it's too late because the Beastmaster was like here at the choke towards the laboratory.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's too far away and he gets it.
Yeah, that's right.
But man, it's like past midnight in Russia. I think we can excuse those mistakes at this point. It's been a long day for all of us.
Yes, it has. By the way, shout out to everyone who has tuned in. Also earlier to GCS, you're a true champion here for sticking with us so long. And special shout out to anyone who has tuned in since the very first game. That's some true dedication right there.
We have a Hellstone for the Blade Master, almost as good as the Ring of Regeneration, especially in this phase of the game. Really nice, and I'm pretty sure he got the experience for the Magi as well. But I don't know.
The TC here, if he gets to creep this, will be level 2. Gloves of Haste as well. Finally, not a ring for him. Walk away from this, too afraid of the Night Elf coming in. Or is he? Ensnare should be ready, I think.
Now it is. But the Trappers uses his Ensnare against him, taste of his own medicine. But he doesn't have much lumber. And that's quite a problem, because he doesn't have this spell upgrade yet. And that's gonna take some time. Titan is at tier 3. Almost at tier 3. But also no master upgrade yet.
Oh, it's gonna be able to snap the ogre here. That's really nice. Denied the Hellstone before, but this time he gets the healing potion. That's good. He will have to give up his own Ogre Magi here. Greater Invul, greater mana. That's the items you're looking for here if you're the Orc. Sort of speed used. Okay. That may have been a misclick.
Scroll of the Beast is also nice because there's no Dispel. And Tome of Experience would be the dream for the TC. Could get him... No. Don't have to talk about it, and it's not happening. Okay, we have Ensnare. That was a major upgrade. We have Adept upgrade queued, but the thing is, the key upgrade is this one halfway done Master Training. So far, except the early TP loss, Titan's doing a good job, I think. I mean, the lot cancel was big.
Very good timing here by him. Maybe able to prevent the Ogre Lord being taken.
Looks like it. Master is not done though. First shockwave rattling through. Blade Master is free to go, and he used the Scroll of the Beast, and that is a hell of a lot of damage. The poor talons. Almost extinguished here.
3 died already. 4 talons dead.
And an archer as well.
He killed nothing in return.
Surround on the Demon Hunter. Still no TP by the staff, but now opens up the hero kill on the Beastmaster. Holy cow, is Cash destroying him here in this fight. GG in less than 10 minutes.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that was... You know, everything was looking fine. Decent game. Going okay. And then boom!
Yeah. Damn.
Game over.
Maybe Cash is one of those guys who gets a little more aggressive when he's tired. Like some people get dumb and dull, like we now. Maybe he becomes the aggro tiger. Holy fuck. We do have another donation here. Thank you, Eric. 25 euros. Big donation. I like. Appreciate your ongoing enthusiasm every time, even after such a long cast. Greetings from Frankfurt. Very close to you, Remo. So, yeah, we're close to our daily goal.
Bankers earlier on today. Are you a human player? Probably.
Thanks so much, man. That means a lot. And another subscription as well. That is coming from Argentum. 4-month resub. Yoo-hoo! With a smiley face. So, yoo-hoo! As well. So the chat did the math on the 4 mists in a row. It should be 0.045%.
It's pretty low.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's like... Oh boy, No, I can't do the math. I won't do any math at this point. It's just.
You have such a beautiful voice for yoo-hoo and woohoo. Have you ever considered a career in yodeling?
Don't you have to be a Bavarian to do that?
I think it's more of like an Austrian thing, isn't it?
Isn't it all the same?
Oh, dude, don't start with that. You're gonna get into...
You know, back in my day! Okay, it really becomes dull and dumb. Maybe the last map of
I love when the casts go this way.
Yeah, right?
We become so stupid.
Yeah, and then finally you laugh about my jokes.
I laughed about an earlier one today.
That's true.
Alright, Neo, this might be the last game of the day. Already. We've only been casting for like a few minutes.
Yeah, right. I would have loved to go this series full distance. And then, I don't know, what's the score between Anima and Hunter? Do we have a result there? 1-0 lead for Anima. So Hunter is facing elimination. And everything is right. Okay, let's go.
Do you know the new song by Galantis, I Am the Hunter? Or it might be semi-new.
I think I heard it, yeah. But if it's their latest song, I didn't like it too much. But yeah, he should play that as like an entrance song.
Yeah, on
as
loop.
Like
now when he's playing, you know, to get himself...
Yeah, okay, yeah, probably. What would you choose as your theme song? If you were
I had like an entrance song like a boxer?
Yeah. Or like MC was doing in StarCraft.
Oh, that's a good question.
You can think about it and answer this after the game. Heroes are popping out soon. Once again, not a greedy Engine of War creep, just the usual green one in front of his base. Dude, I start to get a blurry vision. Shit.
Maybe you need some new energy. Or less energy.
No. I just cleaned my eyes. Sleep in my eyes or something.
A player's forces are under attack.
By the way, any of you who didn't know, and I imagine most of you didn't know, Neo sleeps on a water-filled pillow.
Yeah.
And I imagine that must feel so goddamn uncomfortable.
No, it's awesome.
You keep telling me it's super comfortable.
It's so good for your neck.
And I assume you're a liar because of this.
Well, I would invite you to my flat, but you know, you're banned here.
Not understandable. I was so nice when I was visiting you.
Yeah, I can imagine. I wasn't there. So, Demon Hunter 2, class of attack +6. Tier 2 tech has started. Cash, long way to tier 2 already. 1/4 is done. Blade Master gets the Ogre Magi. Does he know about the Bloodlust trick? Nope, doesn't.
Wow, how do you not know about that?
I do.
Maybe he just doesn't care. Yeah, I mean...
okay, yeah, Cash. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god, Neo, what the hell is going on with you?
Gets the heal potion. That's not what he wanted, but definitely okay. So Titan didn't lose his town portal that early. Did play it a little more passive this time. Did you fall asleep?
No, I'm listening to your beautiful voice.
Okay. Boots of speed on the Blade Master, and the chase of the Demon Hunter went quite well in the first game. So with Boots, this is all a little easier. He does have one more Windwalk. Of course, it's not a kill, but it's a little threat.
The man fight here, I wonder.
Who would win the man fight? Well, I think it's a lot of RNGs at this point.
And with the grunts, it's pretty unfair.
Yep.
Honor, Neo. They're not fighting 1v1. Blade Master doesn't have honor.
And with all the claws, the Blade Master is scratching like a girl, I think.
So you're saying Wolverine fights like a girl?
Yes.
I can see that.
He did get the Troll. Now tier 2 is finished. TC, of course. These 3 and
forces
Lodged.
are
And what can
under
Titan make of this? This is the weak spot for Orcs. Has always, for Orcs has always been the case. But there's an Archer next to it. Just waiting for his tier 2 to finish. That's almost the case. But the Demon Hunter's already hurt, and I think, I like what Cash is doing here. Keeping the Demon Hunter low so he can't stay in the base for that long.
Trying to go for the cancel here would be a futile effort. Somewhere else, that's pretty cool. The Beastmaster being used Korean style to creep instead of harass. Cash gonna sniff this out though. With a boost of speed, he's pretty fast here to find his opponent if he has a good idea of where to find him. But he's not quite on the money.
Gets another ring. Quite a tanky demon.
A player's
Almost
forces
10
are under attack.
of them.
Seems like we have these days sometimes where there's just rings everywhere.
Yeah. Rings and... Like, today is the day of armor. With all the lion horns as well.
Stormwind, seriously.
We had quite a few good Demon Hunters and Blade Masters too, though.
True.
Shop creep by Titan. This is usually the Orcs camp, like always.
Oh, but he finds them here, and the Demon Hunter is looking dangerously surrounded. Needs to get out of here fast, unless he wants to use a TP. Not quick enough.
Downfall, yeah. That crit came in handy, and he gets the big one. Ogre Mauler. Plus the item.
Alright, tier 3 is nearing completion. One good indicator for you when your Night Elf is once Master is done and you have level 3 on the Demon Hunter, that's pretty good. How close to that is he? Kind of close. 2.5. With the Engine of War, he might be able to creep the Merc Camp. That is something that the Orc sometimes will want to try to punish, but not Cash. He's on the opposite side of the map. Just gonna be going for his own Merc Camp here, getting close to level 3 TC. That's also, of course, very... as the Blade Master creeps up himself solo here a little. No items to be found, just a bit of experience here and there. And Titan is actually too afraid to go for the Merc Camp here, only going for the little green one.
Does he get a ton of experience? He's quite low on XP just yet. Nope, Tome of Agility though, quite nice. Tier 3 tech is finished, and so the Master Training does start. Cash is expanding. We've seen this today by Lin. Is this the new Orc thing on Echo since the bases are so far away from each other?
Yeah, I've seen it not only on Echo, but in general. Of course, it kind of makes sense because the Night Elf is unable to fight until he has Master. So you should be safe to get this expo up. Oh, Scroll of Speed, engagement, looking for... Oh my god, can he kill him here?
No TP.
Invul. Here, I have to use it before you get surrounded, man! He doesn't get surrounded. Oh, but there was a staff nearby.
Kills that Wisp, level 2.7. So he misses the big updates, upgrades here for zeros. But the middle is still up for grabs, and there's a claw. Maybe he wants to trade something. Yep, got it. Good old Zokul style from back in the day. Quite a good damage, but TC sells the parry up as well. Is there anything for him? Big mana potion, but it's so expensive. Level 3 and close to level 3, and finally Titan goes for this. The Talons have Master Training. No Tinker yet. Would be the first time in the series that Titan goes to a Tinker.
The game was over too quick.
Yes.
Claws plus 9 here is very nice for the demon. Probably the Scroll of Healing. Circuit. Okay.
Titan doesn't scout, and Titan doesn't do anything against this Expo.
And it's gonna be too late here in a moment. All
Another
expos take forever though, like seriously. Yeah. Jesus.
But most of the time, if they are up for the rest of the game. Another claw on the TC. As you can see, that makes it plus 18, plus attack speed. He's waiting for the invul, but that takes quite a bit of time.
For crit or windwalk?
What?
Crit or windwalk?
Ah, I think Cash is a windwalk player.
Old school, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
All that. Good stuff. How many berserkers does he have here? One in the army, of course, securing the other Mercamp support is pretty hard. But yeah, he has a big army here. 55 supply and the Expo is running now.
And he has a potion, can easily afford all those items, of course. 2 claws on the Demon Hunter as well. The one is a claw plus 9 from the Mercenary Camp, so that's quite good. Plus the Orb, and we reach plus 20. Beastmaster with a heal scroll and heal potion, of course, in this matchup. That's a lot about the items here. And for the first time, a debut, Titan plays a Tinker.
Doesn't have a TP though, that's always scary.
Imagine him picking an Alchemist now. That would be so nice.
Whoops, misclick, regame please.
Players' forces are under attack.
Used to be the big fight Neo. If Cash holds here, he should definitely be winning this game.
It's 64 supply, not so much is stuck in the base, but as it was in Human versus, or Automotive Experience, nice. As it was in Human versus Orc, or versus Night Elf, this is a good position for all the ranged units. You can block with the Pocket Factory and the heroes, and the Talons stand behind there, so the Raiders can't attack.
Yeah, this is the perfect position.
But what can he do from here?
Ooh, the shockwave though!
Yep. Exactly.
Of course. It's pretty nice.
He has to go through the choke to do some damage, so the Tinker completely out of position, and that one is toast, didn't last that long. Failed premiere, I think.
And 2 shockwaves hit very, very well. I guess if everything is standing in one clump against the TC, doesn't matter how good the position is. Cyclone finally coming against the TC. He has a mana potion still to be used. Spirit Link is gone from the units. Should be reapplied here, I feel, by all the walkers. We have a Scroll of Healing coming in, and that's the only one he has.
He lures him out. There's no TP, there's no potion. Once the Blade Master's on the ground, this should be an easily winnable fight for him. But he's not, and so the Raiders finally approach the Talons. And this is just breakfast. Child's play. Walk in the park for Cash. Or is the rubber band snapping back? TC level 4. Beastmaster out, Beastmaster in. But the Demon Hunter is dropping so low. There's no rescue for him. Or is there a staff? No, there's not.
There, a lot of the Raiders were falling. The Demon Hunter, though, might be falling right here. One more disenchant and a bit of Blade Master damage is enough for the first hero kill. And that has to be it, honestly, for Titan.
The big comeback seems to be over. Doubles him in supply. He can get a few kills with the Raiders, but with what? Gets the walkers out, trying to get rid of the Dispel. But the army is non-existent. The comeback of Titan is over. Can't staff out. All 3 heroes gone. Oh, actually the Demon Hunter is back. But it's the GG. And maybe Titan should have played tomorrow. Maybe he was more tired than he thought. And Cash survives, and Cash is in the lower bracket semi-final.
Alright. So we're down to 5 players now. 5 because we don't yet know who won, Hunter or Anima.
Anima won, 2-0.
Oh, we do, yeah. Anima won, so we're down to 4, Neo.
Yes.
Foggy and Hog in the upper bracket, and in the lower, we're gonna have Anima and Cash.
Yeah, cool to see Anima here. Always, I have no idea why, but I like this guy. Like, some people, I've never seen him. I talked to him like 4 times in my life. But just through Warcraft, I kind of like this guy, so I'm happy for him that we will see him tomorrow again. He's gonna be the opener at 6 PM CEST in a game against Cash, Human versus Orc. Then we're gonna follow it up with the winner bracket. Oh, I can show you this here. Then we'll follow it up with Foggy versus Hawk, the winner bracket final. And then, of course, only the winner will join Orc Worker on the journey to Shanghai. Dude, what a day.
Indeed. Quite the day. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And maybe even if you got a little bit tired here as we got, it was certainly a lot of fun. Thank you very much for all the support, a lot of subscriptions and donations today. But also a big thank you to everyone who was just watching and enjoying. I hope you'll tune in again tomorrow, because tomorrow we find out who's going to be joining Orc Worker here. Only one slot to be given out between out of 4 remaining players.
That is indeed true. If you like what you saw today throughout the entire day, feel free to follow us. We're still aiming for the 30,000 followers here at Twitch. Today we got the 4,000th Facebook like, and we got the 2,000th Twitter follow. So the only goal that is left at the moment that is close is the 30,000 on Twitch. So feel free to press that button. We are 250 followers away, so I think we can do that tomorrow. All the important links are under the stream. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, merchandise, support stuff. I'm super done. That's the goodbye routine that's coming now. The song that we play at every Back to Warcraft stream. It was a pleasure to cast for you. Also from my side, thanks for all the support. And see you tomorrow for GCS Asian Qualifier 3 at 1 PM CEST. And for the Western Games at 6 PM CEST.